one platform. And it is going to give Biafra emancipation a boost that will never, ever be measured with any other thing in Biafra land or in Nigeria. So if we have another Simon Ekpa, it's a stepping block. It's a stepping stone. It is a ladder to climb more to the higher altitude. I'm an Igbo man, and I'm never, ever convinced by what Tinubu's appointment of Bianco Ono or Bianco Ojukwu has to do with Biafra struggle. No, I'm never confused. I'm never frightened. I am always resilient, believing on what I'm doing as a journalist, an analyst to promote Biafra, and I'm doing it, before everybody in Nigeria, outside Nigeria, in Igbo land. I am not going down. I'm always moving forward on this. So what I'm trying to say is that the whole world, they are coming to see, because you can see that the man Ekpa, the man Nnamdi Kanu, they have done too well. Do you know that I think 2021, Biafra agitation was recognized by Transparency International and other ranking platforms in the world, like Guinness Book of Record, as the best, the most peaceful agitator in the world. That they have never seen anything bloody about these people. The way they conduct themselves, the way they carry themselves along in Nigeria, outside Nigeria. The Europeans, they witness it. So if anybody is trying to blackmail Simon Ekpa, such a person is a toddler. He's a toddler. He still has not been weaned. A suckling. Those people that are tagging his name, a terrorist, bring him in, let us kill him. They are dreamers. And I know where it is heading. If you wake me up, if I'm sleeping, I will just say, do you mean they hold Simon Ekpa in Nigeria? If they said yes, I said, okay. I will start agitating for another Simon Ekpa. Someone that will be more mean. Someone that will be more diligent and assiduous than Simon Ekpa. Because I know that it is finished for him. He is the enemy of the state.
Yes, that's what they're afraid of. And somebody like that might come.
See, let me tell you. If they try it, someone else. See, someone I read, I think I share it with you now. Okay. This is a black Israeli in London. He has stood up to, tell the whole world about Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa. If you see this guy, he's a black Israeli. He's a black Jew. Very, very closely, cheering a semblance with Igbo man. Very huge, heavily beard, but the kind of skin, yellow skin, he's cheering with Igbos is just like that of, what's the name of this guy? Yule Doche Ransom Noir. Okay. That kind of color. Yeah, the guy was, with hat, cowboy cap. The guy was doing well. He was telling the whole world that nothing is wrong with Biafra, nothing is wrong with Simon Ekpa. He started talking about freedom fighters, how Nnamdi Kanu was so resilient, moving and from one place to another, doing his consultation just for Biafra to emancipate. The guy spoke truly well, truly well. I shared it with many people. I don't know what I understand. So Nigeria is trying to throw this country into another mayhem, security mayhem, that will choke us to rock. That man, you see, Simon Ekpa, is very, very lenient. They don't know that he's very lenient in this fact that he lives in the Scandinavian country of Finland. They are the most advanced country in the world. Yes. They don't like to tamper with somebody. Yes. I'm telling you now, I know what I'm saying.
No,
yes, they are doing everything in order. Human rights, they don't violate. Everybody has his right. That's why Simon Ekpa is doing what he's doing. The way they are oppressing the Igbos in the southeast is the reason why Simon Ekpa all of a sudden emanated from nowhere to take it upon himself, and actually he's doing well, making sure that Igbo man has never ever been this alive, on daily basis in the southeastern Nigeria to protect the Igbos, to give them security needed. Who tells them that? They are going towards that angle to make sure that Fulani will continue killing and killing again. And as you can see, just few hours, they struck at the exits of Enugu, killing or what? Farmers, people that are living in those farmland, Enugu film village, in the bush there. Those people are susceptible. They are prone to Fulani herdsmen attack because they live outside the township. And that's why they struck just hours after Simon Ekpa. That is to tell Peter Mba, "Ooh, you are a mugu, you are a moron, you don't know what you are saying." And Mba has seen it by himself. So Simon Ekpa and his, parliament, and his cabinet in Finland, I believe they are watching right now. In Finland, they are watching what is going on in Enugu State. Just few hours after Simon Ekpa, has been invited for interrogation, they struck. That is where the Islamization process is heading to cage Simon Ekpa and expose the Igbos to what? Incessant porosity of insecurity. Igbo land is now subjected to porous, security, let me say, situation. Because they have come in, they have at least demised 3 farmers. What is going to happen the next day? You don't know. This week, new week we're entering, we don't know. But I just want them to have a bite, a test of what absence of Simon Ekpa will look like if he's no more or subjected to prison in Finland, which of course I know is impossible. I just want the Igbos to know what that young man is doing. That some persons are hijacking sit-at-home enforcement in the southeastern Nigeria to perpetrate all manner of criminalities. And the people of that land are pointing their accusing nonsense fingers at Simon Ekpa. That he's the one. They have forgotten the political oppositions. Yes, the political oppositions, political opponents, they are fighting themselves in the southeastern Nigeria. Igbo political opponents, they are the one orchestrating most at times all the insecurity going on in the southeastern Nigeria. They are the one. Oba family, are they not there? Chris Uba. And what is that his name? Oh, yes, Anduba. Anduba himself, not Ivan Yoba. And Ivan Yoba has his own security outfit too. In Inewi. And the devil man has his own. Hope Uzodoma has his own. All in one Igbo land. You have a Bubagu killing youths. What about the youth that went to marriage ceremony? 16 in number. They were killed. For what? We suspend them. They are IPOB. Why are you killing your brother? Because of foolishness and the idiocy. Because of too much what? Lack of something very concrete, reasonable in your brain. You are misbehaving like a fool. Like fools. Killing the youth. Tagging them IPOB. Is IPOB a terror organization? They have been deproscribed by the court. Why are you people committing court contempt? Because if you call an IPOB man, Igbo man a terrorist, you have disobeyed the court. Agbo terrorists, all of you that are accusing the Igbos of terrorists in the southeastern Nigeria, all the Fulani errand boys in Nigeria, across the north, anywhere in Nigeria, Agbo one by one. Because Fulani's agenda is going towards that direction to cage Simon Ekpa so that they will have their way to reduce the numbers of Igbos. In their large number, if they go down, they will invite all their jihadist brothers from Mali, Senegal, Senegambia, Futajelo Island, from Adamawa Forest, all the killer herdsmen from Gambia, everywhere in Sahel countries. They will move down to Igbo land and occupy our forests. From there, they will stage their legalization there. Then, this blind former president, Buhari, will now be celebrating that he has succeeded on what he started since 1984, when he was a military head of state. He was the one that started that approach, bloody approach towards Igbo man. He made sure that he seized all the importation license by the billionaire Igbos, and he actually succeeded. He committed many inhumanity acts against the Igbo man when he was a military man. And God did not allow his regime to last. And he was kicked out of power, a disgraced man. And on his second coming, you could see his ideology and agenda he has put in place, still expanding and proliferating, even on his absence. See, I'm telling you that Igbo man is prepared. Simon Ekpa is not going anywhere. Simon Ekpa is coming back. because Igbos, they are going to heal the heat of insecurity. This very short time that Simon Ekpa is not around, they are going to get the bite, the bitter taste of what Simon Ekpa stood in the past before apprehension in Finland. So let us be telling ourselves the truth. We're not afraid of the truth. The principal thing that can heal everybody's conscience in Nigeria is the truth. Listen and listen good. If anything happens to Ekpa, Igbo land will be a thing of the past.
Okay, yes. Are you surprised that the Alexander Stubb, the Finnish government, is surprised at the level of evidence against Nigeria brutality,
Brutality
on
in the
Biafra,
southeastern
on
Nigeria.
Biafrans that
Yes.
Simon Ekpa has tendered,
Yes.
and the media is reporting, not Nigerian media,
Yes.
reporting that that Simon Ekpa has successfully furnished the Finnish government with so much evidence
Evidences.
that at a time they feel that they cannot continue like this.
Yes, it is true, because I know that the young man has been, this resilient, gathering informations, gathering all the, killings, brutal activities of the Nigerian soldiers, the inhuman and heinous crimes committed by the Fulani herders in the southeastern Nigeria over the years. Since the inception of his office as a prime minister of Biafra in exile, he has compiled at least, composed many documented evidences, at least inciting what Fulani herdsmen, what Nigerian police, what Nigerian military, over the years has been doing, committing in Igbo land. Courtesy, the first military onslaught on the compound palace of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is 2017. From that to many inhuman perpetration meted on the then, let me say, estranged Mazob, led by Raf Wazulike. All these are well, compiled evidences that has been at least uncaged before the Finnish, press and journalism. And this time around, they are tired of being furnished more, because Simon Ekpa has many to showcase. He has many as evidence, and the Nigeria